Engines roaring, feel the beat, Ryan and John can't be beat, on the Fastlane, so sleek, gotta rev up, hit the street, ooh yeah, Fastlane, all night, feel the speed, feel the light, join the ride.
And action, we're back in the fast lane, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa, it's cold in Cape
cold
Town.
start.
Your winter, it's bitterkoot.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm looking for a moor coffee. That's like the coffee of all coffees that punches you in the gut and says, wake up.
You hold it nicely on that tin cup.
Actually, the coffee reaches out and slaps you. It moors you. That's what I call a moor coffee. Hey, wake up. Okay. Wake up. Yeah. Anyway, that kind of weather in Cape again from next week. But this week was cold mornings and evenings with the sun shining upon us. We were very lazy this week. We had so many things to do after recovering from our football game that we spent most of it in bed being sick.
Yeah.
So John and I had man flu this week. Not much to talk about. But next week we'll have loads as we head off to La Franschhoek with some friends to go and discover the amazing luxury of a retreat in the Western Cape. All the things that Franschhoek have to offer, especially around Father's Day. So ahead of Father's Day weekend, happy Father's Day to all the dads watching. Hope you're spoiled rotten this weekend. And all the moms that play the roles of dads in their kids' lives, we wish you all the best this weekend. Youth Day on Monday. And once again, thanks to our sponsors, Breitling, Bettify, and of course, Sunland Private Wealth. We're back in the fast lane talking Formula One ahead of the Canadian Formula One. And local motor racing, John.
Yeah, and the 24-hour Le Mans.
Our 24 hours of Le Mans.
So lots of motorsport action for Father's Day weekend. That, you know, as fathers, we always claim the whole thing.
Le Pa will watch Le Mans.
Exactly.
What will he watch Le Mans doing? What will she be doing? Kendrick Lamar.
La Papa.
Kendrick Lamar.
So, I mean, look, talking about Formula One, Montreal, we've got the Wall of Champions, where we hope no driver kisses the Wall of Champions this year. It's a famous wall, and it's on the exit of the last turn onto the straight, where everyone tries to maximize as much corner exit speed to get the best qualifying lap. And we see, you know, it's so important to be on pole. Whoever leads from the front generally controls the race.
Yeah.
So, but look, after the bumping and barging with Russell and Max, I'm quite excited to see what goes on for this race. Obviously, McLaren's definitely the car to beat.
Yeah.
Lance Stroll has recovered from his wrist slapping incident. I'm sure Valtteri must have been quite disappointed.
That he wouldn't have been able to be behind the wheel. He would have loved to be out there.
I would have liked to have actually seen him behind the wheel of that car. But he's back. Stroll's back for his home Grand Prix. We see weather conditions changing quite a lot on that circuit. It can go from raining to dry to all kinds of conditions, which makes it quite exciting. We see the safety car also come out a lot there. You see the odd, I don't know if it's an otter or beaver.
Badger. Beaver.
Honey badger.
You see beavers there.
Yes, they
Canadian
do tend to stop the racing.
Yeah.
So
that's life for you. A beaver will stop you in your tracks. A beaver will stop your life as you know it.
Yeah, costs you a lot of money.
And people chase them. They're all around the world.
Yeah.
Anyway,
true.
There we go.
So it's a lot of action happening. That's on Sunday, and then we got the Le Mans, which starts on Saturday at 4 p.m. in Sunday 4 p.m.
So what a nice crossover into the weekend.
So nice.
Cricket on the go. There's so much local motor racing.
Yeah, there's Gymkhana round 3. There's Drift Series round 2.
Nice.
So nice to see those guys. Different type of formula racing. We don't often talk about.
We got a gift from a friend in Formula One. This parcel arrived, and it says on it says Pirelli, right?
It's a good start when it says
which is
that.
good. And then you open it up and have a look at that. It is the Miami cap from the Miami Formula One, the podium cap in Pirelli pink, specially made for Miami, with a date 2nd to the 4th of May 2025, P0s, all in gold, with a very special Miami little, and inside, even the artwork inside this cap is beautiful. Unbelievable.
Stitching is just next level.
How special is that? That will go over there.
Put it down there.
And that'll be join the fast lanes, obviously.
But talking about ex-Formula One drivers, we see 7 ex-Formula One drivers in the Le Mans this year. We also see the Van der Linde brothers competing, and we must watch closely because it's so exciting to have South Africans in the Le Mans. 2 brothers, and the one, Calvin's racing with Valentino Rossi. And they've been really going very, very well. So both brothers can potentially win, and it will be amazing to see the South African flag on that podium and spraying the champagne on
4 o'clock. 4 o'clock Sunday, folks. Don't miss it. Also, we are in the middle of June. It means that Tour de France countdown is on. Also, other sport that we don't often talk about. Tennis, for example. The build up now
how's that match the other day?
To Wimbledon. Incredible game the other day. And then another nice little bit of news is that the Fastlane has picked up Insta360. A huge thanks to Martin Gleason from Insta360, who's reached out to ask if we want to be ambassadors for the product. We've been using the product to shoot all our content off camera with, of course, to Roger Mashin, the guy from Canon South Africa, who gives us our equipment that we have in studio. And now a proper mobile solution for us, the Insta360, shooting 360-degree content, also with the best microphones in the business.
I mean, you showed that microphone this morning. It's absolutely cracking.
It was unbelievable. You can hear the crisp quality of every little word, every little thing that the microphone picks up.
Picks up everything.
Unbelievable.
Cannot hide from that mic.
No, that mic's amazing. And then for Father's Day, happy Father's Day, everybody, this weekend. John and I had an easygoing week. Why? Because Dion Yebe decided he'd throw the all-new Honda Amaze our way. And I thought, oh, great, here we go. I can work for 4 days this week as an Uber driver, make some extra cash, because it's seen on the road. That and the Suzuki Swift are both very popular amongst Uber drivers. And I can tell you why it does make sense. Very comfortable car to be in the front driving, and at the back as a passenger. Got all the things. I mean, it's got more than you'd come to expect from an entry level vehicle. Starts at a shade over 200,000 rand. It's got a wireless charging system. It's got Apple interface for if you're an iPhone user. It comes in both DSG and manual shift form. It's got, I think, 7 or 8 speeds in it. It's unbelievable value for money. Clever little car. That, and then, of course, Driving Force had the X3 from their floor that John had been driving. Some of us get the rough end of the stick. Some of us get the sharp, shiny end of the stick.
Well, what's that? What's that on the driveway there?
My Prado.
Is that a Volkswagen?
It's a Volkswagen 911. Let's have a look. So even though it's not a long episode of the Fastlane this week, it's been a bumper one because we've had so many cars, and what a great vehicle you've got from Driving Force, John. An X3, great family vehicle, not as obviously big as the X5 and 7s, makes sense. It's the 3 generation of the X car, and priced at the moment very well.
Yeah, just under 600,000 pre-owned, with 94,000 Ks on the clock. I mean, I can't think of a better pre-owned car to buy. And as you've seen, the X3s have grown up, so it's a lot bigger than the previous model generation. This is a 22 model.
Yes.
And I think it's the perfect size, for everyday driving, to fit the kids in, to do what you need to do. It's perfect. It's sporty. It's got all the bells and whistles. Just very comfortable cabin to be in. So, really enjoying the car.
Wow, what I was quite surprised with this when I got a phone call from Dion Yebe. He said, you always drive these nice cars. You guys are spoiled rotten. You get the big cars, the nice luxury cars. I'm about to throw you in the deep end.
To just humble us.
I want to humble you a little. I'm going to give you the Honda Amaze. Now, let me tell you something. When you call your car Amaze, it's got to be a good car to get that kind of badge, because it's either going to be really good or really bad. So it's going to amaze you that it's so bad, or it's going to amaze you that it's so good. Honda, take a bow. What a little vehicle.
Yeah.
At the price point, I was wondering if I could disassemble the entire car, lay them out and start a parts business, because it'll be worth more than the actual vehicle itself if I had to sell it off for parts. But what an incredible vehicle. And if I look at the price point of it, like I mentioned, 250,000, it comes, John, with everything. You can get the manual or DSG version. It's got all the bells and whistles, infotainment system of note on board. It's got a wireless charger inside the vehicle.
That's very
for an entry-level vehicle.
And fuel efficient.
Fuel efficient, quirky little engine. And like I said, what a pleasure to drive. Really, at the price point, it's a great car. It ticks all the boxes. Well done, Honda, entering the market as the birds make a bit of a noise and a bit of racket around us in the northern suburbs on a beautiful wintry day with the sun is shining. Well done, Honda. We look forward to riding, John, a BYD. Beyond Your Dreams have reached out and said they'd like to get us behind the wheel. So like, subscribe, and join us as we hopefully get behind the wheel soon of a BYD product. There we go, folks. Not much, but it'll do.
Yeah, listen, I mean, they almost go unnoticed, Honda, because they're just so good. They do everything so well. So
1.2 litre engine.
Yes,
very
incredible.
Cool.
I wanted to say also, we had a little bit, we forgot about it. We've been so sick. We went to the Fireman's Arms.
Oh,
and we haven't been there in years. And I tell you what, what a cool place to watch sport. We just had MotoGP up everywhere, and then we had to have a pepper steak pie.
The pie was unbelievable.
It's a proper pub grub.
We had pub grub. Say that 5 times. It was really good. And like I said, from next week we'll be back out and about as we head towards Father's Day celebrations and a little trip out to La Franche to Murray. Thanks for hosting the Fastlane team, and you're looking forward to shooting some content there and having that for you next week on the Fastlane. Like, subscribe to Breitling, to our friends at Bedify and Sunlam Private Wealth. We'll catch you in the Fastlane next week. Bye-bye.
Engines roaring, feel the beat, Ryan and John can't be beat. On the Fastlane, so sleek, gotta rev up, hit the street.